Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Taking a look at Denver.
Now this starts a very short homestand for them. And while it's only a few games, they have to take advantage of the opportunity to feed off their crowd.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Denver shooting their first free throw of the game here. You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, he is the exception to the rule.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Now here's Doncic, and he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Anthony outside. Fires from the wing, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Doncic. Davis for the rebound. Garland with the ball. And Ibaka picks him up defensively. And finished off by Davis.
High-intensity play from Davis, getting it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Davis. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Doncic outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 6. And so Garland will bring it up to the Denver Nuggets. 3-point lead.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Back to Doncic. And they're running. And finished off by Davis.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Anthony outside. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Doncic. And Davis with the block.
Oh, look. Block from AD. That's a shocker. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Down low. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Anthony. The putback. It's rebounded by Sabonis. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back over to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. So it's Denver now. Chicago making their last shot. And again, it's Denver missing.
And to put things simply, this has not been his goal.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Pass to Shepherd. The 3 is up. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Doncic. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Denver in the lead. Denver moving it around. Ibaka with a steal. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. To the left wing. Back to Love. Pass to Anthony. Unable to get that one.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Nuggets on top. They... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Kuzma, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. And it's all knotted up. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Screen by Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Achua with a screen. Here's Edgecombe. It's hauled in by Herter.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You got to put those young legs to use, trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
Back to Herter. Pass to Edey. This one for three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Over to the wing. Back to Ivy. And stolen by Alvarado.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
The Nuggets lead by 3. And here's Ivy from the arc. Achua with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
While he's a bit undersized for a fourth, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Jenkins. No points so far. And it's Edey missing. Pass to Edgecombe. Stolen by Ivy. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nuggets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. And he gets that one.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
Pass to Lopez. For 3. And he buries his first look.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Barnes a screen. Here he goes.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Ivy. Alvarado with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Doncic outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And it's blocked by Davis. It's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. 36 seconds left in the first half of this one. And the jam by Ibaka.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Pass to Christie. Takes a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ball's going up the court. Stolen by Davis. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Garland. With the drive, it's Barnes on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Barnes has got his second basket on the night.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He's always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Denver in the lead. Anthony with it. Banked it in off the glass.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Doncic outside. Sabonis outside. Back to Doncic. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Barnes. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Doncic. Doncic just barrels his way to the rim.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Oh, sweet move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Brad.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Pass to Shepherd. Launches the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Shepherd's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Outside for Love. Again, Denver scores.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Sabonis, right side. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
2 minutes
Outside Garland. Pass to Shepherd. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Chicago trailing here. To the inside. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Outside Garland. From downtown. Doncic pulls down the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Shepherd. 4-3. Can't hit that one. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Chicago. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here are the Bulls now. It's a 3-point game. Lopez, the screen. Alvarado into the lane. The 3. He buries it from 3. Lopez has got 6.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Inside. It's stolen by Kuzma. Alvarado with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, impressive strength from Edgecombe. Young guys like him need confidence building buckets like this.
Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Ivy's shot is off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, we need to find some sort of momentum.
Chicago shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
Okay, look out! Man. Wow! And he takes that one up and powers it through. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out in front. They lead by 11. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's Chicago now. Now Alvarado. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Here's the floater. And down it goes. 2 points. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Substitution on the court.
Ivy outside. Pass to Davis. Fires the three. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Doncic. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Over to the left wing. Drops one in from the wing.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Ivy's shot is off.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Anthony. Christie with a steal. Doncic outside. Shot's no good.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
He launches. Ooh, it doesn't go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Christie with a steal. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. And here's Jordan. Outside Kuzma. Here's Doncic. From downtown. Oh, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Davis a screen. Garland scanning the floor. AD doing what he does.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Doncic outside. There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. Oh, the stuff! Nuggets trail by 13. Now Barnes. Outside Garland. Pulls the trigger. And he buries the jumper.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Bulls.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Davis jams it home! And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that basket is good!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Garland. Davis can't hit it. winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distraction.